I guess here we go. So Heidi, you were asking about water slides. So I have a cup that I smoked, and I've got a couple of black and white water slides. I don't know, I might put all of them on there just to see what I think. And that one. So it really is as simple as can be. So we'll start with this guy because it's small and I only have a small bowl of water. Now maybe we'll do this one first. So I take them and I put them, I have just room temperature water and a laser water slide. So you just kind of sink them in the water and let them sit. This is helping so it'll detach from the back that it's on. So you kind of let it sit. I usually let it sit probably less than a minute until I can grab it and it starts to slide. So I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to slide. And I use extra thick clear, so they are actually easier to work with. So I'll let it go in the water just a second more. I'll move this other one out of the way. Don't want to get it all wet, but so move it out of the way, and this guy should be ready to do. So I'm going to pull it out. Oops, if I can get under it. It's easier to use like a pie tin or something like that that is shallow and wider, depending on how big your water slide is. I move the water out of the way, and here's my cup. So I've printed the image the right way that I want it, but it's not going to hurt if I flip it around. So with a clear water slide, you can either print it in reverse or just print it normal, but flip it when you apply it. So I put it on the cup and slide, and off it comes. And I printed on the wrong side to begin with, that's why it looks funky on the back side. So then it's just a matter of smoothing it out. Oops. And if it starts to get dry, then you can throw some more water on it. A silicone brush is entirely helpful in this process. And this water slide I didn't cut it to fit the curve of the cup, so I'm having a little bit of difficulty. But you just smooth it out so you get it where you like it. It's easier to do it smaller so it doesn't try and go down on the curve, because it's not going to fit nice on the curve. But you could always do it sideways too. Print it just a little bit smaller and then it would be better. And when you get it, the curve of the cup is killing me here. But when you get it where you can stand it, sometimes you can bend them a little bit and put some wrinkles in the image. Like we could fold that there because there's a little bubble. Fold it. Smooth the rest of it out. Except that it won't go smooth because of the fit. I mean, it's smooth up here, but it's not going to fit smooth down here. So I guess we can pull it up, see how far up on the flatter part of the cup we can get. And once you have it smooth in a way that you can deal with, you just let it dry. There you go. It's really that simple. If I don't like it with the thicker water slides, I just pull it off and I can put it on something else, let it dry, and then put it on something else later. Just get it wet. Well, let's see if I have there. I printed them all pretty big, so it's going to be difficult to make them stay. This one I could cut the words off and it might go okay. Let me try it really quick. So if I just cut my words off. Then it might be a little smaller. Since this is just for test purposes, it's not really that big a deal. So we'll let it sit in the water for a minute. And this one we can't reverse because it has words on it, but again, it's a thicker water slide. So you can pull it off and just work with it. I get the cup usually a little wet before I put it down, just so the water slide has something to slide on. And then let me slide it on, slide it off. And then this one goes on pretty good because it pretty much fits. Way better because it fits better. It's smaller, so it's easier to get it flat before the cup starts to curve. And the thicker slides don't tear quite as easy as the thinner ones do. So there you go. It's all set. It's on there. Now we let it dry, throw some epoxy over it, and you're good to go.